It's so good to be here in South Carolina.
We can accomplish everything here at this university.
Here it is, the best opening in college football. Dynamite touchdown, South Carolina. I'm on the shades, man. And you can feel the energy in the stadium.
How we doing? Good. Welcome back.
In an early kickoff out west, the Gamecocks came out storming to a 30-3 halftime lead over number 3 Texas A&M, but the Aggies fight back in the second half to win it 31-30. Coach, I've seen some extreme halves in my career calling, watching games, playing football as well, but nothing like today. Almost unexplainable. Your thoughts on the overall ball game and certainly what happened in the second half?
Yeah, great start by our guys. No one on our team was surprised with the first half. We were very confident coming in here, as we should be. Knew at the half that this is a great team we're playing and that we're going to have to go win the game. They're not going to just give it to us. We got to go take it in the second half. The locker room at halftime, it wasn't a locker room of, celebrating like the game was over. There was a great resolve to go back out there and be even better in the second half. And just extremely disappointed to come out and perform like we did, offensively, defensively, and special teams in the second half. Give them credit. They made the plays in the second half, and we didn't.
Gamecocks controlled them in a big way in the first half, but fall in a conference game, the final road game of the season. Coach, on our Prisma Health Injury Report, everybody battling today. I saw Brandon Cisse in the 10 a couple times getting worked on, and of course Nick Harbor went out late. Can you give us an update on the Prisma Health Injury Report?
Yeah, Cisse has got a little bit of a hamstring that flared up today. That's certainly disappointing. Nick had someone on that play on the sideline, fell on his chest. Hopefully it's nothing serious. The plan is to keep him here in College Station tonight for some tests and precautionary reasons. So keep him in your prayers, and hopefully he'll be okay.
Yeah, that's a priority. Nick Harbor, our best to him. This is Gamecock Football with Coach B. When we come back, we'll have highlights from a wild ball game out west at College Station.
Britons of Columbia, dressing South Carolina for success since 1946.
The Gamecocks are proudly supported by Prisma Health. As the official healthcare system and team physicians of the Gamecocks, Prisma Health providers are the only ones that we trust on the field every day with our athletes. And off the field, Prisma Health is leading the way in exceptional patient care, research, and innovation. Not just for your Gamecocks, but for all of us across our community. I'm proud to have Prisma Health as part of our team. Go Gamecocks!
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Welcome.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food? Sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants? Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
Planning an event to remember? Discover the magic of Crisp Event Rentals, your go-to for elevated tabletops, cozy lounge vignettes, stunning tents, and custom-built experiences that bring your vision to life. Locally owned, detail-obsessed, ready to serve.
Coach Kyle Field, 108,000. I think it's the 5th largest to ever attend a ball game here today. Perfect environment. Your team came out for what was a local 11 o'clock start, and you got the football with this new offense that Coach Furry put in.
Yeah, I think A&M won in the third. We were actually going to take the ball if we won the toss. Wanted to get our offense out there and go play. Had a nice opening drive right there, and always good when the ball's in his hands and let him make plays with his feet and keep that drive going right there. Little play that we've been running and good to execute on that one. With,
brother to brother.
Pretty cool deal right there. Kind of the story of the first half in a lot of ways was. In the red zone, we got to be able to score touchdowns, and we kicked 3 field goals I think in the first half, and those are big points that we left out there. They got a really good receiving core, and we knew they were going to make plays. They made more than we wanted them to, especially in the second half, but that was one they made. But really nice job by our defense coming back and being able to hold them to a field goal right there after they got the explosive pass. It's 3-3. You're midway through the first quarter. And the other thing, too, is the wind was an issue today. So to be going into the wind in the first quarter and operate like we did was good. Nice throw on 3rd and 10. We couldn't live in 3rd and long today against this defense, but that's a heck of a play by those guys right there. Shot downfield right there to Dre. And we want to be able to take our shots. There's a 3rd and 7, and we say when we get in that situation, just throw the ball up and let our guys go make plays. And we did that in the first half. We did that on that play. We didn't do enough of it in the second half, unfortunately.
40-yard scoring play and dropped one in there by Lenore Sellers. Nice. Coach, they only gave up 8 sacks all year until came into this ball game.
We got after them pretty good. We challenged our guys to be the most physical team and feel like we were for the most part. That was a great job right there on 3rd down, and what a play this was. To get the ball out, and then Nick to get that thing in the end zone. His second touchdown, had that in the Gator Bowl against Notre Dame a few years ago. So really cool for him, and what a play right there to go up, 17-3 on that one. 3rd and 1, and we get a stop on that play, get the ball back up. We're up 2 scores, getting the ball, a little RPO, get the ball out to Jordan Dingle on the perimeter, and challenge our guys this week to make, yards after contact. And, we did. Once, another good kick by Joyce coming in there. Now we're up 3 scores in the first half. Again, disappointed that we couldn't turn that drive into a touchdown. Had 4 verticals called right here and didn't quite connect on it. Good job our offense getting him on the ground. And then once again, our guys hold them to a field goal that they then missed. So, got momentum, and let's go get some points here before the half. Great job by Vakari. I mean, it's our defensive backs, they played so well in the first half. And then second half, just a different story. But once again, catch a ball, you break a tackle, nobody's catching that guy.
No.
And we want to go there and be able to get points, but to be able to, score, get an explosive, and to score twice in about a minute span was a huge finish to the half on that one. Nice job by Nick. 27-3, 2nd and 10 play right there. Again, tip ball right into Vakari's hands. Good job running after the catch. Nice discipline by our guys on that one. And he got a chance to go get more points right there before the half and kind of mess this thing up at the end of the first half, but ended up getting a field goal. We wanted to get points out of that drive. We're up 27 going into the half. Great momentum because in our minds, Todd, we had left a lot of plays out there. This wasn't a all of a sudden fluky thing. We felt like, the score's 30-3, but easily could have been 40-something to 3 if we, make a few more plays that were out there to be made.
In all 3 phases contributing. You kicked the ball well, had the field goals, got a defensive score, the interceptions as well. All things going very well for the Gamecocks at halftime, 30-3. Let's go back out to Kyle Field and check out second half highlights.
Yep, challenged our guys at halftime. It was going to be a big second half for our guys, a big drive to start the drive. We had to kick off from the 20 after the penalty to end the half. But we're out there and need to go get a stop right there. So disappointing start to the second half. Just tough play right there. 1st and 10 or 3rd and down and long situation. Nice job by Lenore. So now you feel pretty good about things right here. We're on the way in. It's 30-yard line going in. Got a chance. And then 4th and 1, just really disappointing. Got a chance to, take back control of the game, get the first down right there. Instead, we get stopped.
They throw a deep ball. We should have a safety in the middle of the field. I'm not sure why we don't. And it turns into a long touchdown pass when it should have been an interception if we just execute a little bit better on that one. 3rd and long, we're not quite able to connect again over there on the sideline, and give them credit. They're getting stops and disappointing drive here. We got them on the 1 yard line, and we allow them to eventually go 99 yards for a touchdown on this one.
He was 6 of 16 in the first half, and then Marcel Reed really got going well, Coach. You did it primarily in the hurry up, which seemed to fuel him.
Yep, exactly. No, he got rolling in the second half, and we didn't do enough to get him cooled off. Here's the one I'm thinking about. Great job our punt team going down there and down on the ball on the 1 yard line. And this is the drive. I believe we allow them to go 99 yards and eventually get points. We get pressure on there. Tough call right there, I felt like, Todd. I mean, I thought that was very tough call. But either way, we got to put the ball down, and we're in 3 deep coverage. I mean, we're 3 deep coverage, and he makes a nice throw, nice catch. They run the ball, take the lead right there, 31-30. But you know what? We got 10 minutes left, and got an opportunity to go make things happen. And disappointing couple drives right here because we're going to look back. We had opportunities to make plays in the run game, in the pass game. Oh, man, I wish we could have just picked this ball up and just gone and scored. But heck of a job by Fred right there recovering that thing. And here we go. 3 minutes left. Let's go win it. And we
Still
get
got
a 4th down.
timeout.
Yeah.
Yep.
4th down. Felt like we had to go for it. Nice throw. Nice catch to Nick. We're on the 32-yard line. We got the 2-minute timeout. We got a timeout. Like, we're in great shape. Felt like, wish we could have turned that one free. Had a chance, I think, down the seam, potentially. Get sacked. 3rd down. Get sacked and not a recipe for success right there on a 2-minute drive to end up in a 4th and 16 situation. And then I know he's trying to make a play with his feet, but we got to be able to throw this ball and give our guys a chance to go make plays. So certainly a really, really disappointing and sickening second half. Give credit to A&M because they made the plays that they needed to make, and we didn't coach and play well enough in the second half, which is disappointing.
Great effort by the Gamecocks, but they fall short on the road in the Southeastern Conference 31-30 final for Texas A&M. Coach, our Terminex best player of the game, you saw him make a couple big ones, including an explosive like nobody's seen this year, Nick Harbor.
Yeah, did a great job. Did a nice job on special teams, as you saw, covering punts, returning kicks. And then what some great plays he made at the receiver position also. He's a weapon and great young man, works really, really hard and deserves all the success that has come his way and it will continue to come.
Yeah, 3 catches, over 100 yards, another touchdown for Nick Harbor. We hope he's feeling better tonight, get back to Columbia safe and healthy for the Gamecocks. We'll have more on Gamecock football with Coach Beamer.
Join us every Thursday at Backstreet's Grill on Devine Street for Carolina Calls from 7 to 8 p.m. Visit backstreetsgrill.com to learn more about their unique food and drink options.
Fact, it's Ford Truck Month, and it's the best time to get a great deal on a new Ford truck. From the company that assembles more vehicles, employs more hourly workers, who help make Ford the best-selling truck brand in the Carolinas. It's Ford Truck Month. Get great deals on a huge selection, and that's a fact. Now get 0% financing for 60 months plus no payments for 90 days on select 2025 F-150 trucks.
They say home is where the heart is, and that's never been more true than it is right here, right now. And it's why we're proud to partner with Colonial Life. Colonial Life reminds us to stand together no matter what, and to lift each other up, both in support and celebration. So if you're a Colonial Life policyholder, business owner, community partner, or a fellow fan, thank you, because you make this house a home.
What does farm to table mean to you? Fresher, tastier food? Sitting down with family and friends at local restaurants? Sure, but thanks to South Carolina farmers and chefs, you can enjoy farm to table anywhere. That's because when you buy certified SC, you're supporting South Carolina farmers and getting locally grown food that's perfect for whatever table. So choose local, choose fresh. It's a matter of taste.
Morning, Carl. Usual?
Yeah.
Your oldest was in here the other day. Said the two of you took a trip down to my neck of the woods. How'd that go?
You might as well give me one of those Carolina cars while you're at it.
I knew I'd like that one.
Yeah.
There you go, my friend.
Thanks.
Hey, Carl. Congratulations.
See you tomorrow, Freddie.
You bet.
When you drive a smart and powerful Ford F-150, you're ready to tackle any job. Game on! See your Carolina Ford dealer, official partner of Gamecock Athletics.
This week on Tailgate Talks, Stephen and Patrick visit with one of our own, our all-time favorites, a 20-plus career for Steve Fink, our sports media relations.
All right, Tailgaters, we have a very special guest here.
Very special.
The man, the myth, the guy that makes the whole freaking show go on, Mr. Steve Fink. 21 years now, huh?
This is the 21st season here in South Carolina. Yeah,
it's impressive. You've been through some.
Been through some stuff, yeah, for sure.
From having to chase him around to helping us today, which great job, thank you. We had 6. These guys are awesome. They're so mature, they get it. But thank you for chasing them down because I know they got a lot going on.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I used to say I had dark brown hair, and then Steven Garcia came along and
just started
things changed after that.
Me too. I had so much hair, and then I got to college, and now I'm just like almost completely bald.
Absolutely.
But talk about how kind of the game's changed a little bit, and kind of the difference in our time back in early 2000s to now.
Yeah. Well, just what we're doing here now. I mean, back in the day, it was your newspaper guy, your TV guy, and radio, and that was it. And now everybody's a media member. Everybody's got a phone and recording something. I can't imagine what it would have been like for you if people had. Yeah, exactly.
Social media was just getting started when we were.
The iPhone. I remember your uncle came.
I had the iPhone.
No, he had the iPhone.
Yeah, but I had like a knockoff. Like I obviously didn't have enough money to buy it. And so I bought one from like China, and it was like $60, and it lasted like 3. It was called the iPhone.
Holy hell! No, but I mean thank God there wasn't Snapchat or camera phones were not worth it.
Yeah, that would have been bad for you.
Yeah. That would have gave you some more gray hair, I think.
But just all the podcasts, and I mean, everybody's a media member now. And, you know, it's just gotten crazy.
Talking about the difference of working. Obviously, you were with the old ball coach for a long time.
Yeah. Head ball coach.
Head ball coach. Yeah. But talk about working with him, and then kind of working for Shane. Do you see any similarities, any differences?
You know, every coach is different. Everybody's got, you know, I've worked with, obviously, Spurrier, saw every one of his games. I got here right after he started, so in 05, and then going through Will's years, and then of course, Shane now. And they're all different. They're all, you know, just different in how they operate, and just getting used to that and trying to figure out what the hot buttons are, what, you know, what kind of moves the needle for them a little bit and different things, and you know, just different.
I mean, you kind of
enjoyed them all.
Right now, get 1.99% APR for 36 months on a new 2025 Toyota Tacoma Hybrid. Toyota, let's go places.
Welcome.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
Hey Gamecock Nation, Coach Shane Beamer here.
Experience the most electrifying entrance in all of college football as Cocky's Game Day Guest, presented by Farm Bureau Insurance. Get 2 tickets to the Clemson game, 2 pregame sideline passes, gear, and more. Visit usccontest.com and enter today for your chance to be Cocky's Game Day Guest. Brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance.
Good hard work has earned Miriam Dowda the title of Colonial Life Academic Athlete of the Week. A member of the women's basketball team, Miriam graduated in August 2025 with a bachelor's degree in services management and a minor in economics, and is pursuing a master's in retail innovation at South Carolina. This week's Academic Athlete of the Week is brought to you by Colonial Life. Colonial Life, the benefits of good hard work.
See if the Gamecocks play it conservatively here. Sellers flipping it across the middle for a first down. Harbor's got great speed. The track star is free. Inside the 30. Inside the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That's our Salisbury Eye Center. Did you see that play? Coach Nick Harbor, 80-yard touchdown catch and run. And as you said, nobody's going to get him when he gets going like that. Beautiful play, catch and run by Nick Harbor.
Yeah, big key for us this week was yards after the catch, yards after contact. Our DBs versus their receivers and ball carriers, and then our receivers versus their back end. And that's a play right there where he catches it, breaks a tackle, and you saw the result.
World-class speed. Nick Harbor, that's our Salisbury Eye Center. Did you see that play? Hey, last week we showed you a little bit of our Black Magic season preview. We thought you might want to see the second half, which has been released on Gamecock Plus this week.
Defensively, we worked so hard, and that summer it was 84, 110 for the whole 2 days. A bunch of us, I remember many times, a few of us sitting in the hall, Greg Philpott, Sterling Sharp as well. Hey man, this is too tough. I ain't signed up for this. This is not what this is. And all of us kind of in unison were, hey, I can't go back home. I ain't got nothing else to go to. I came here to prove something. I can't go back home. And that was the census. And those conversations, and they brought our team together, and we really thought that we could be successful, especially defensively.
For some reason, they come together culturally, athletically, and they win. I think that in itself makes it a great story. To me, that's made for a movie.
Coach Morrison didn't say a whole lot. Actually, he didn't say hardly anything to the defense. Coach Gadd ran our defense coordinator. Tom Gadd was my position coach. He let Coach Gadd do his thing, and Coach Gadd was just really, for a better word, a little off-centered in what he wanted to create. And he had a philosophy of creating us to believe we could do anything.
Tom Gadd, who was the defensive coordinator, Gadd was watching a video and supposedly said to somebody, man, they look like a bunch of fire ants swarming to food going to the ball. That's where fire ants came from.
What I remember about the fire ant defense is, the garnet uniforms that we wore got the nickname of fire ant defense. They were stingy, They were all over the place. They had some key stops in that 1984 season that probably gave us some wins that we shouldn't have had.
If the Gamecocks record 350 yards or more on offense, go to the notifications on the Gamecocks Game Day app to learn how to receive a free 3-piece chicken tenders with any purchase from Hardee's after regular breakfast hours at Columbia and Orangeburg participating Hardee's on Monday.
Morning, Carl. Usual?
Yeah.
Your oldest was in here the other day. Said the two of you took a trip down to my neck of the woods. How'd that go?
You might as well give me one of those Carolina cars while you're at it.
I knew I liked that one.
Yeah.
There you go, my friend.
Thanks.
Hey, Carl. Congratulations.
See you tomorrow, Freddie.
You bet.
The Gamecocks are proudly supported by Prisma Health. As the official healthcare system and team physicians of the Gamecocks, Prisma Health providers are the only ones that we trust on the field every day with our athletes. And off the field, Prisma Health is leading the way in exceptional patient care, research, and innovation, not just for your Gamecocks, but for all of us across our community. I'm proud to have Prisma Health as part of our team. Go Gamecocks!
Lease a new 2025 Tacoma SR5 for $279 a month for 36 months with $42.78 due at signing. Toyota, let's go places.
They say home is where the heart is, and that's never been more true than it is right here, right now. And it's why we're proud to partner with Colonial Life. Colonial Life reminds us to stand together no matter what, and to lift each other up, both in support and celebration. So if you're a Colonial Life policyholder, business owner, community partner, or a fellow fan, thank you, because you make this house a home.
Britons of Columbia, dressing South Carolina for success since 1946.
Coach, it's time for our Toyota keys to the game. Toyota Let's Go places. Going back to Williams-Brice Stadium for the last two games of the season. Got Coastal coming in, Clemson there afterwards. You know, I'm not ever concerned about this team competing and being in ball games. They've proven that throughout the year. But it's tough now, some fourth quarter losses. How do you think they're handling it? How do you think they're going to do going forward? Are you worried about losing part of the team?
Nah, they respond. They'll respond the right way, Todd. They've responded all year this way. They hurt like hell right now. That's a devastated locker room. They expected to win this game, and it's a hurt bunch. But one thing they love to do is they love to compete. They love one another, and they'll be ready to go next Saturday.
4:15 kickoff against Coastal. We'll see you there at Williams-Brice Stadium. Thanks for being with us on Gamecock Football with Coach Beamer.
This has been an exclusive presentation from Learfield.